What's good, y'all? Today we're going to be folding an origami cube, a seamless cube. So as you can see, it's pretty cool. Alright, so to fold this origami cube, we're going to be using a 6-inch square of origami paper. Okay, I'll leave this over here. So first we're going to start by folding a vertical line and a horizontal line, okay? So let's start with the vertical line. To fold the vertical line, we fold the paper in half, like so. So make precise folds and crease sharply. So now we unfold. Now we need to fold a horizontal line. So we're just gonna fold the paper in half like this. Again, make precise folds and crease sharply. Okay, so this is our paper. Now we're gonna take this bottom edge and fold it up to the middle, like so. Bottom edge, fold it up to the middle. Okay. Now we're gonna take our paper and rotate it about 90 degrees. And then we're gonna repeat that step of taking this bottom layer, this bottom edge, and folding it up to the middle line. Okay, so we're gonna fold it up like so. Now we're gonna repeat that process 2 more times. We're gonna rotate and take this bottom edge, fold it to the middle line. Alright, one last time. Rotate, take this bottom edge, fold it to the middle line. Okay, so now your paper is like this. So let's look at this bottom square right here, this bottom left square. We're gonna fold, we're gonna take this corner, and we're gonna fold this corner to the middle point right here. Okay, so we're gonna take this corner, fold it up to the middle point. Yeah. Okay, so that's all we do. So once we have that, I want you to unfold everything. So we're gonna unfold everything, and this should be how your paper looks. We have this square, we have a 4x4 grid, and we have this square right here. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna rotate the paper so it's kind of like in a diamond shape. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this point and we're gonna line it up with this point up here. So this bottom corner lined up with this top corner. And so we're not gonna fold all the way across. What we're gonna do is you're gonna go put your finger at the middle, and you're gonna crease all the way to the left. So we're gonna do that side all the way across. But on this side, we're going only to crease from this point right here all the way to the end. Okay, so we're only creasing from this point to the end on this side. Okay, then we're gonna unfold. So as you can see, we crease from the middle all the way to the edge on this side, and then we only crease from this point to this side. So now we're gonna rotate, and we're gonna again take this point, match it with this point up here. But on this time for both sides, we're only gonna crease from this point to the edge, and from this point to the edge. Okay, so again, let's see how that goes. So we unfold, and it should be only these two from these points to the side creased. Okay, and then now what we're gonna do is once you did that side, we're gonna flip the paper over. Okay, flip the paper over. Now I'm gonna get this point, this bottom corner, and we're gonna match it up with this point right here. Okay, so what we're gonna do is match up to this point, And from here, we're only gonna fold, if you can see, I'm gonna zoom in so you can see, from this point right here to the edge. So I'm just gonna fold like this, okay? So it should just be this line you're making. And then I'm gonna rotate and repeat that process. So let me zoom out again. So I'm gonna get this point, and I'm gonna match it up here. And then I'm only going to crease from this point to the side. So that. I'm gonna do that 2 more times. I rotate. Crease from that point on, rotate. Crease from that point on. Okay. So now all of our pre-creases are complete. So what we're gonna do is gonna flip this over, and I want you to rotate so that you have this square, how we had it at the original position. We had on the 8x8 grid, and then you have this square right here on the bottom left quadrant, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fold the paper in half, okay? Fold it in half. And then as you can see on this, you see this diagonal right here? What we're gonna do is we're gonna open the paper up on this side, inside, and we're gonna fold the paper down on that diagonal line. So I'm gonna zoom in so you guys can see. So again, I'm gonna, after the paper's folded in half, I'm gonna reach in on the inside and fold the paper down on this diagonal line, right, like so. See that? Let me zoom out. So once we do that, I want you to pinch all these layers together, and lift it up and rotate so that you can see the top of this little like corner of the square that we made. What we're gonna do now, so we went from here, and I just flipped it onto the top like this. So as you can see this diagonal line right here, this is what we're gonna use. We're gonna fold this down and close this on top. See how I just did that? All I did was fold this down and close this on top like so. And now you can see that there's a corner of the cube that we made. All right, so once we have it like this, I want you to rotate paper up like this, and you'll see on this side of the cube there's another diagonal line that we're gonna fold over. So see this diagonal line, we're gonna fold this over like so. And now we made another corner of the cube. So we have 2 corners made. And then there's this flap that remains, which you're gonna see 2 more of those flaps. So we just did that. We're gonna rotate again. And again, we see another diagonal line right here, which we're gonna use. We're gonna fold that diagonal line down. And now we have another corner. So we have our cube pretty much done. Now we just have these flaps, these 3 flaps that you see. And with these 3 flaps, there's 3 different pockets that we're gonna insert these flaps in. So before we do that, I like to fold these flaps over, like so. Like I see how I fold this flap over, I rotate, fold this flap over, and then I rotate and fold this flap over. And that's just gonna help us with making the inserts very seamless once we insert the flaps in. Okay, so once we have those in now, you actually, from where we folded them over, you can pretty clearly see which flaps they're gonna have to go in, which pockets, I mean. So I'm gonna zoom in so you guys can see that. So I'm gonna first take this tab right here. I'm gonna insert it into this top pocket. See the top pocket right here? This top pocket. I'm gonna insert this flap. So let's try that. Yep, and there we go. And then I'm gonna rotate. I'm gonna take this flap, insert it into this pocket. This pocket right here, I'm gonna insert this flap in there. There we go. Rotate. And again, I'm gonna take this flap, insert it into this pocket. So, bend it over, insert it, and voila. Let me zoom out. So, this is our seamless cube. We have 2 cubes we can mess around with. Thank you. I hope you were able to fold this. Much love.